Don't rush to cut off the withered orchid stem. Today, I'll reveal how to propagate and grow orchids directly from the old stem, a simple yet extremely effective method. This will help you transform a seemingly discarded stem into a new, healthy orchid plant that grows quickly and has the potential to bloom. After the orchid blooms, the withered flower stalks need to be properly pruned. Don't throw them away immediately, because these stalks still have excellent propagation potential. If done correctly, you can stimulate dormant buds on the stalks to develop into new plants, thus preserving the beautiful orchids that have bloomed in your garden. This is an effective, economical method that many orchid growers have successfully applied. Below, I will guide you step by step on how to propagate and grow orchid plants from withered flower stalks. Next, we make a diagonal cut on the flower stalk. The purpose is to prevent water from accumulating on the stem and limit fungal disease. When cut correctly, the remaining part of the stalk will continue to function, creating conditions for dormant buds to develop later. In the next step, we completely remove the withered flowers. This prevents the plant from further depleting nutrients on the old flowers and allows it to focus on nourishing new growth. Important note: we retain the petals near the leaf axils and flower buds. At this location, the flower buds, dormant buds, still exist and have the potential to continue developing. When gently peeling the petals to check, you can see that the buds are still intact and undamaged. This is the basis for the plant to sprout new shoots or produce the next flower stalk. Afterward, we will continue with the next steps of treatment and care to stimulate better plant growth. In the next step, we use garlic to make a nutrient solution for the orchid cuttings. Prepare 3 cloves of garlic, as garlic has strong antibacterial and antifungal properties, and also stimulates the orchid to grow roots quickly and healthily. Next, we peel off all the outer layers of the garlic and take out the inner kernel. Supplementing nutrients from garlic helps limit disease and effectively supports root recovery and development. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe buttons to support me and so you don't miss any orchid care tips. It's great to have you as a companion on this journey. This is a safe yet highly effective natural nutrient source for orchid care and recovery. Next, we will slice the garlic into thin slices to fully release the garlic sap. We will use a large piece of garlic to scrape out the essential oils, releasing the nutrients for use in disinfecting the cut area. Slicing the garlic finely helps to maximize the release of essential oils and active compounds, thereby enhancing its antibacterial, antifungal, and growth-stimulating effects on the orchid. After preparing the garlic, we will proceed to place the orchid in the pot to continue with the next care steps. Next, we process the orchid. I use a razor blade to make a clean cut, ensuring no tissue damage to prevent further damage and promoting healthy recovery. Then, I make another diagonal cut to create a smoother, cleaner surface, and then smooth it out. Besides English, we now have voiceovers in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to help you understand the content more easily. Listen in your preferred language by opening the video and clicking on the settings gear icon to select the appropriate audio language. Next, I apply the prepared garlic oil directly to the flower stalk and all the cuts. The purpose is to disinfect, fight fungus, and stimulate the orchid's recovery and growth. I carefully apply the garlic oil to the wounds and dormant buds, pressing it firmly against the stem for optimal nutrient absorption. Which country are you watching this video from? Let me know in the comments. It's wonderful that we can connect and chat with each other from all over the world. What kind of orchids are you growing? Please leave a comment below so I can create a detailed, personalized orchid care guide tailored to the specific characteristics and needs of that orchid variety. The treatment process is now complete, and the orchid is ready for the next stage of care. Next, we take the stem of the flower and insert the garlic clove we used earlier. This method helps the stem quickly absorb the garlic oil and other natural nutrients, thereby increasing its antibacterial and antifungal properties and stimulating growth. We leave it in for about 20 minutes. Next, we prepare a clean container. Then peel all the used garlic and put it all into the container. Next, I add about 500 milliliters of hot water. Hot water helps activate and release the maximum amount of active ingredients, essential oils, and nutrients in the raw materials, thereby creating a nutrient-rich solution that is very good for the recovery and growth of orchids. Next, I added turmeric powder to the solution. Turmeric has very strong antibacterial and antifungal properties, and it also stimulates the orchid to regenerate cells, recover quickly, and grow healthy. After adding the turmeric, I sealed the container, stirred well, and let it steep for about 3 hours to allow the active ingredients to be extracted and exert their maximum effect. After 20 minutes, I removed the orchid stem from the nursery box. By this time, the garlic oil had evenly permeated the stem, helping to fight bacteria and fungi and activate the recovery process. It was clear the plant had absorbed the nutrients very well, so I let it air dry naturally before proceeding to the next step. Next, remove the plant and proceed to provide it with nutrients. After letting the nutrient solution soak in for 3 hours until it dissolved in the water, I prepared a clean container and proceeded to filter out all the sediment. This ensures that the nutrient solution is clear and does not clog the absorption pores on the roots and tissue surfaces of the orchid, helping the plant absorb nutrients more effectively. Thus, we have obtained a complete bottle of nutrient solution, ready to use for caring for and restoring orchid plants. Next, I added 500 milliliters of clean filtered water, then stirred well until the solution was completely dissolved, let the solution rest, and proceeded to the next step. Next, I put the prepared garlic and turmeric water into a clean glass jar, then placed the orchid stem in it, completely submerging it. Soaking for about 25 minutes is sufficient for the antibacterial and antifungal agents to penetrate deep into the stem tissue. Next, I took the orchid out to begin the care process. Then, using a soft, clean cotton pad dampened with water, I gently wiped all the orchid leaves. The upper surface of the leaves was completely cleaned of dust and dirt. The underside of the leaves was thoroughly cleaned, removing mold clinging to the leaf veins and around the stomata, allowing the plant to breathe better. On the Blissful Garden channel, you can also find many ways to make homemade organic fertilizers from familiar kitchen ingredients. These are not only cost-effective but also help plants grow sustainably. Next, I wiped the stem of the orchid clean, ensuring no remaining pathogens. Thus, the leaves and stem of the orchid were thoroughly cleaned, removing as much dust and mold as possible. Next, I prepared a watering can and poured the prepared nutrient solution into it. Then, I watered the orchid directly around the roots, focusing on the root area to ensure efficient nutrient absorption, promoting healthy roots, rapid recovery, and stable growth. Next, water the orchid directly at the base of the plant. I use a watering can to evenly distribute the solution over the roots and growing medium, helping the plant absorb nutrients effectively. This nutrient solution is used twice a month. On the remaining days, water every 3 days with clean filtered water to maintain stable moisture levels, allowing the roots to pump nutrients to the stem, leaves, and flower stalks, thus promoting stronger growth. After watering, soak the pot for about 20 minutes, then remove it and let it drain. At this stage, move the plant to a garden or a well-ventilated area with natural light and gentle breezes for optimal photosynthesis. Absolutely avoid direct sunlight on the orchid to prevent leaf burn and plant shock. Next, we remove the cutting from the solution and gently lift it to check. Then, using a soft, clean cotton pad, dry off all remaining water on the cutting, paying special attention to the dormant bud area to avoid excess moisture causing rot. As you can observe, the dormant bud of the keiki cutting has clearly emerged and is developing very well. This shows that the cutting propagation process is on the right track and has a high chance of success. Next, we take out the turmeric powder and prepare to treat the wounds on the orchid. Using your hand or a clean toothpick, apply the turmeric powder directly to all the cuts and wounds on the plant. Turmeric powder has strong antiseptic and antifungal properties, helping the wounds dry quickly, preventing rot, and stopping mold growth. After treatment, set the plant aside to stabilize, preparing it for the next care step. Next, we sprinkle turmeric powder directly onto the cut area of the orchid. After completing this, we leave the plant outdoors to allow the wound to stabilize before moving on to the next care steps. Next, prepare a suitable sealing pot and place it securely on a flat surface. Then, cut a piece of floral foam, preferably one that absorbs and retains water well. This foam should fit snugly at the bottom of the pot, ensuring it remains stable to act as a moisture-retaining layer. Next, fill the bottom of the pot with clean filtered water, directly below the foam. The purpose of this water is to keep the foam moist, creating a stable environment for the orchid cutting to develop. Afterward, place the orchid cutting in the planting position, securing it with a metal rod or bamboo stick, and using butterfly clips to hold it firmly in place, preventing it from shifting or falling over during the planting process. Proper securing ensures even moisture exposure without waterlogging, creating favorable conditions for dormant buds to sprout. Finally, cover the pot with a lid that has ventilation holes, ensuring proper oxygen circulation and water evaporation. Use tape to secure the lid to prevent it from being blown open by the wind, and to keep dust, insects, and pathogens from entering. Finally, place the seedling pot in a shady, well-ventilated area with gentle light, avoiding direct sunlight. During care, check the water level every 3 days. If it is low, add clean water. Maintaining stable humidity in a well-ventilated environment will help the orchid cuttings quickly develop roots, sprout healthy shoots, and grow sustainably. After a month of care, the orchid showed outstanding growth and very stable development. The root system has grown long, strong, and spread out noticeably. The stem has grown rapidly, and the plant structure is well. Thanks to proper, consistent, and dedicated care, the plant has begun to produce new flower buds, healthy, beautiful, and full of vitality. The optimal combination of nutrients, fertilization, and growth stimulants has helped the orchid develop evenly, clearly demonstrating its overall health. The root system is clearly spread out, is thick and healthy, showing excellent nutrient absorption. The young leaves are lush green, thick, and vibrant, providing a foundation for beautiful, long-lasting, and high-quality flowers. At this stage, we proceed to transplant the plant to a more natural environment, one that is well ventilated and has suitable light. This helps the plant adapt well, grow stably in the long term, continue to develop strongly, and maintain its health in the future. In the next step, we will transplant the orchid into a pot to help it adapt better to its natural environment. The growing medium uses finely chopped pine bark that has been thoroughly treated to prevent fungal diseases before planting, ensuring the safety of the roots and minimizing the risk of future mold growth. After preparing the growing medium, we place the pine bark in the pot, ensuring proper aeration. Then gently place the orchid in its designated position, arranging the roots appropriately for quick root establishment and stable growth. In the next step, before adding the pine bark substrate to the pot, we will lay a layer of cleaned moss. This moss helps maintain stable moisture at the bottom of the pot, protecting the roots, preventing root drying, and avoiding damage during the initial planting stage. Then, place the orchid in a fixed position, using stakes and butterfly clips to keep it upright and prevent it from tilting or shaking during care. Finally, cover with a thin layer of moss, which both retains moisture for the roots and creates favorable conditions for the orchid to develop new roots and grow steadily. The planting process is now complete. The orchid is neatly secured in the pot, resulting in a healthy plant with beautiful flowers. After planting, continue watering the plant during this period. Use only clean water, combined with misting to maintain moisture throughout the plant. Every 3 days, lightly mist the leaves and stems to maintain the necessary humidity, helping the plant stabilize and adapt well. 4 fertilizers and nutrients from garlic and turmeric powder. Apply twice a month, avoiding overuse. Proper frequency of fertilization will promote even growth, strong roots, and thick, glossy leaves. Simultaneously, continue watering with clean water every 3 days to keep the roots and growing medium moist, as sufficient moisture in the growing medium will lead to stronger and more sustainable orchid growth. During this stage, place the plants outdoors in a shady, well-ventilated location with gentle light, absolutely avoiding direct sunlight. This environment will help the plants photosynthesize well, recover quickly, and prepare for subsequent rooting and flowering cycles. I hope this video helps you better propagate orchids at home. If you find it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more simple and natural orchid care tips. What do you think about this orchid propagation method? Don't hesitate to leave a comment and share your thoughts. I really want to hear your feedback and experiences. Every share from you is a valuable source of motivation that helps us learn and love plants more every day.